It's food o'clock on Real Ale Craft Beer. Today we're going to be taking a look at a Lidl What's Cooking Chicken Tikka Masala. It's part of their takeaway range. Here's a look at it. It's 350 grams, come in at £2.49 this one. I like chicken tikka masala. I think I've mentioned in a previous video, it was the sweet and sour chicken balls that we reviewed recently, that I went into Lidl. I seen that they had a new range of all of these different frozen foods, sweet and sour chicken, chicken tikka masala, this one, the very strong or hot curry. It's escaped my mind. We've done a few of them. This is probably the fourth video we've done now of these frozen takeaway meals from Lidl. So there's a look at it. We're going to pierce the lid several times, get it in the oven for 30 minutes on gas max 6. If you've got a fan assisted oven, that's 180, and if it's a normal oven, it's 200 degrees. 30 minutes, and then with the film lid pierced, and then a further 15 minutes to get this cooked. Give it a good stir though. What I find with these curries is, yeah, there we go. So they put the chicken all in one end. So what I found with these curries, you've got to give them a real whirl up, get all the sauce all over the chicken and let it cook for that final 15 minutes. So I'm going to go away now, cook this chicken tikka masala, and I'm going to show you what it's like and all done and reviewed and eaten. Okay, this curry is ready. Let's roll my sleeves up because this smells really good. It smells of a creamy tikka. There's a look at it. Get the fork in the bowl. That's it, we got it. Look at that. It's weirdly familiar, isn't it? Chicken tikka masala. There's something just really nice about it. If you're a curry fan, you'll know the history of this. It was a dish designed in London for the British market. This is an Indian dish designed for British people. And quick story, before I met my wife, I never tried any Indian food because my parents weren't kind of familiar with it. Growing up, we were more kind of Chinese takeaway, special chow mein with a fried egg. I remember my dad having it and whatnot, but yeah, we didn't have Indian curries until I met my wife, and my wife was like, start off with half a tandoori chicken and some chips. Did that, tried a little bit of her chicken chat aloo, enjoyed that, and then I kind of just went from there, and now I eat every single curry out there. Garlic, chili, chickens. Chicken tikka masala was probably the curry that kind of did it for me. Made me realise that, oof, this is a fantastic dish. And now I think if I was to choose between two takeaways, Indian or Chinese, I think I would choose Indian every time. So there's lots of fat on the top of this. You can see the sauce, lots of cream, a few bits of chicken. It was £2.50, £2.49. There's a few bits of chicken in here. Some of it looks, not going too against Lidl, but You've got to be a bit careful with a Lidl chicken. It's not the greatest. The cream sauce looks fantastic. The chicken, you've got to be a bit kind of like, have your wits about you. I've had some bad pieces of chicken in some of these Lidl dishes, frozen dishes. Not too bad, that first piece. It's all a bit kind of, it's got the, it's hard to describe. It's almost like a slightly jellified version of chicken breast. You still get a bit of sturdiness from the chicken, but it's all slightly kind of jellified. It's not quite right. Excuse me. Now, that piece was not good at all. So that's a shame. These dishes from Lidl, wow. The chicken's not great. I can see the chicken's not great. It's kind of, you can see it's very bitty and very kind of, look at the wobbly bits on it. It's almost kind of like the kind of like connecting tissue pieces of the chicken, all the rough bits of the chicken. But the sauce is absolutely delicious. It's creamy, it's rich. There's some onion in there. It wouldn't be a curry review without me getting it all over my face. Such a shame because the sauce itself, I've had Marks and Spencer's chicken tikka masalas, hot chicken tikka masalas. I've had it from Sainsbury's, Asda, Morrison's, Tesco. This sauce that they've used in this dish is of a very high quality. It's almost as if this is coming from the same factory. It's almost as if this is coming from one big factory and they put all the decent chicken, they've made a big batch of sauce to go in every single supermarket curry, but they've kind of compartmental. They put all of the decent chicken in the Marks and Spencer's dish, and they've kind of like put all the runty bits, all the horrible runty bits, into kind of like the Lidl curries. It's a big no-no for me. Has it ruined the dish? Absolutely, of course it has. I'm not going to be eating any chicken in this dish, and it's a chicken tikka masala. It's, you want to be eating the chicken, don't you? You want to be enjoying the chicken. Even if you're paying something like £2.50 for the dish, you want to be enjoying it. The sauce is fantastic. The base sauce is creamy, it's rich, it's lovely. I want to go and get some bread and butter now and mop into this sauce. But I will not be eating the chicken. So if anybody from Lidl ever watches this video, maybe go back to the drawing board with these curries. Maybe go back to the manufacturer and say, hey, give us the same sort of chicken that goes in the Marks and Spencer's one, and we'll have a great dish here. At the moment, it's unedible. The chicken is unedible in this dish. So I almost want to give it 2 reviews. one review for the sauce, which is fantastic, and one review for the chicken, which is terrible. But I'm going to give it one review, and that one review is a very, very poor 4 out of 10, because the chicken's just unedible, but the sauce is great. I hope you found this video helpful. Please put your comments in the comments box, subscribe to our daily beer and food reviews, give us a big fat thumbs up. Boom, cheers.